What is up, Alphas? Welcome back to Keppel Gaming. I'm going to go ahead and catch you up on everything that's been going on these past 2 to 3 weeks between the invaders, the insiders, and just everything that's been going haywire. So in order to do that, I need to take you back to the beginning, which is here. So if you remember, I had an ally get quote-unquote insided, and he quote-unquote lost everything. Now, I have to take you back to this moment in time when we attacked this base and wiped it off the face of the planet, because this is where it all began. Now, this is going to be a long video with a lot of explaining, so bear with me. But to start it off, we're going to explain how I got insided and by who. And just to get started on this, it was the person that I helped wipe their old tribe. Now, I'm going to attempt to do this video without sounding angry or salty, but honestly, it's one of those things where it's very hard because you've lost everything that you've worked for due to stupid stuff. So what I'm going to be doing is explaining some clips and basically explaining what happened for this first part. So starting from the top, this tribe's leader says he got insided by his tribe and lost everything, blueprints and tames included. Now, I did some digging, and from the tribe's perspective, they came here first, they built up, they bred, they made this base all by themselves. And when they kicked out the leader, they gave him all of his tames and stuff, so that way he'd be okay. Now, I can confirm that the tribe mates were here first, and they did build up this base, and the leader came in later. As for whether they gave him his things or not, that I cannot be for sure. I can't put an exact pin in it because I was never in the tribe. So that I can't take sides over. So let's go ahead and get into my first set of pictures here. The first set of pictures is them basically saying he linked up with one of his tribe mates for Primal, and they thought he was going to try and pull something fishy. So the tribe mate basically said in Discord, hey, demote me. And later on, the tribe mate was online in the game saying, hey, why was I demoted? Which really raised suspicion on them. So later on, they ended up kicking their tribe leader. Now, for me, this is the first time I've ever heard of a link. I never knew what it was until later on. I found out that it gives you Primal if you link up with someone who has Primal, and it also gives them access to your account. So this is when I kind of put 2 and 2 together. I basically noticed that my tribe mate D-Boss had actually linked up with him for Primal, and basically my tribe mates have been with me for months, and nothing ever goes missing. We have set rules in place, but things started getting pinned and things started to go missing. So I kind of put 2 and 2 together. So in the first weeks, they tried to turn me on D-Boss saying it was him, and then this week, they said that it was Rambo because he incited a different tribe on a different server. Now, I know my tribe mates don't have the squeakiest of records, but I do trust them. It's also important to note that I keep in contact with them all the time. We're always on voice chat or just messaging each other. And, you know, we started a thing up together. I love my tribe mates. I couldn't ask for a better team. I mean, at first I was a little suspicious, but then I found more evidence. Now, for the second piece of evidence is that another ally of mine had stuff missing the same exact way. Doors were pinned, vaults were pinned, everything was pinned that wasn't pinned until after this person was linked with. To make matters worse, a few days after things started disappearing from that tribe, they were asked for supplies which they could not provide. And then, immediately after, that tribe said that they were going to wipe them because they couldn't provide supplies, and started saying they were helping the insiders. They were helping the invaders on the server. And here's just some pictures of that. And as you can see here, he goes, why are you blaming me? Which basically, not telling your ally to not wipe is the same thing as just not helping at all. As long as we tried to keep it on the down low, the tribe basically had enough. They vented and they basically called out the person.
No time for rest, no pillow for...
So that's basically how I believe I got insided. Now, for the invaders. As you can see there, he made a lot of enemies, not BTD. So they all came for revenge on him, which got us caught in the middle of it, because they all decided to hack. And since they wanted to go up against us, we have to fight against both of them. So there you have it, guys. That's basically what's happened in the past 3 weeks. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I know some of you won't.